Good morning, internet dwellers. Today I'm going to do a reaction video on this guy, Pakman. Now, before I do, I want to point something out about this guy. He is a perfect example of the feminization of men. Now, we don't know what's causing this feminization, whether it's man-made or if it's natural, but this guy's obviously been feminized. Look at his body. Okay, that's not a male body. Look at his head. There's no muscles at all. Okay, well, that's just looking at him. He looks sick, like a freaking a strong wind would blow him over. But let's go listen to him talk. And then once you start to hear him speak, you'll see that the feminization is well developed with this one. Here, let's listen.
One of these school board meetings about masks, and it was happening while a local reporter was interviewing doctors about them being assaulted. And that was interrupted by a fight, a shoving match of some kind, and we're going to get to that video in a moment. You might remember that back in June, I did a story that on YouTube we called COVID Has Made People Insane. And in that story, I explained how there's been a dramatic increase to the frequency of people becoming completely dysregulated in public in the era of the pandemic. And we've talked about unruly passengers on airplanes being reported to the FAA. We've talked about fan behavior at sporting events, fights, people running into the fields, road rage incidents all over the place.
Okay, first of all, people have been running onto the fields of sporting events forever, dude. Do you remember streaking? Of course not, because you weren't alive then. Frick.
All of these wild events at grocery stores over masks. There's the racist Trader Joe video we did that went viral. And I said that there's really a few things going on here. One part of it was that because of the pandemic, many people just got used to
blah, 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 blah.
Many people just were afraid of the world out there is trying to kill me, is the way it felt to many during the heat of the virus, which you might have to in order. There's a meeting where the superintendent, and in the meantime, let's take a listen. Reporters already
me and bumped me out of the way.
Believe it, it's actually the doctor got shoved.
And a woman stood in front of me and bumped me out of the way. I was trying to get Cindy Banier's attention and
bumped me out of the way, please, bitch. Okay, obviously you were between her and a sandwich. Okay, if you got bumped, you'd have known it.
Tell her hello and thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And a woman pushed her body into me. So,
are you shocked at what this?
Now,
a woman pushed her body into me. Call the FBI.
Oh, the reporter's already distracted because there's the screaming in the background is building into a melee. And the reporter tries to keep going, but here you'll see he just can't focus anymore.
Has become
not at all. Been watching it on social media for weeks and months and months. I'm not.
Okay, right here. Look, right here. So as you can see, fists are now flying. Please. All of this on live television. Fists are flying.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable what we are seeing here today unfold live.
Obviously, you grew up in a bubble, buddy. That's just a everyday freaking event at Starbucks.
Now, sheriff's officers are getting involved to try to break up the fight.
Now we can see the sheriff.
The policia will save us.
Sheriff's deputies are coming out.
Oh, the finger's out.
Here to get between the two groups. A lot of confusion, a lot of anger.
What are you going to do, buddy, when the shooting really starts for real? Oh, I know what you're going to do. You're going to run for cover, frickin' you and your piss-soaked pants.
As a lot of deputies now are finally pouring in to see...
Now, you know, the truth is Lee County is actually doing something.
The truth is, what do you know about the truth? Look at those lips. Oh, God.
Trying to do something that...
I know what you'd like to do on the weekends.
That might make a difference. Because COVID is completely out of control. And
COVID is not out of control, you fucking fear-mongering scumbag. Okay? Let me tell you something, buddy. Okay? You're not going to be able to use COVID as an excuse to steal our freedoms to usher in your fucked up little fantasy of a future. Okay? We're not all going to start being vegans. Okay? And we're all not going to start sucking dick like you. You got it? And if you keep pushing it, you're going to die of lead poisoning long before the COVID gets you. You get my drift, scumbag?
in Lee County, Florida, cases have been spiking to what are easily the pandemic high numbers.
Oh my God. What's the survival rate with this horrible plague? Oh, that's right, 99.7%. Bitch, please. Get back to when there's a real plague going on.
It's total chaos. It's pandemonium. It's bedlam.
Bedlam.
School board meetings across the country are
yes. Are we going to see some fights at the school board?
going to start needing security, or for the ones that already have security, they're going to start needing more security as the case.
More security? Why don't you do the security? Oh, that's right. You're a freaking weak, feminized man.
Maybe. This has to stop, or it has to be stopped somehow, right?
Who's going to stop it? You?
Even if you think that as a parent, you're
somebody has to do something.
Doing something good for your kid by acting out against masks, don't you think it's even bad for the kid to know that
it's good for the kid to see their parents standing up for their rights? Because if we don't, people like you are going to enslave them, you sick little bastard.
Mom or dad.
Not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Is losing their mind and protesting and humiliating themselves on.
No. The only person that's humiliating themselves right now is you. Why don't you go eat a hamburger, dude? And maybe freaking have sex with a woman. It might change your whole perspective on life.
On TV or in front of the community, however.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Anyway, so this guy's Paxton. He's very popular. Look at this, 1.38 million subscribers. Any comments? The isolation hasn't made people crazy. It's knowledge that they can get away with anything. That's the true trickle down. And that's really popular? Oh, God damn. These people are freaking have no clue. Anyway, that's the video for today. I don't know if I'll post this or not. We'll see.